Hi everyone, welcome back again in the session. So this is the first lesson, that's face detection. And for the face detection, we need to follow some steps. Step number one, that you have the data, a lot of data in form of AI so that it will detect, right? Second thing, you will convert your colorful picture into the grayscale picture because computer can recognize the pictures as grayscale one. Third step is it will draw the rectangle, finding the face and draw the rectangle around your face. Fourth step is that there is a library we are going to use, that's matplotlib library. So if this library is actually converting your grayscale picture back to the normal one so that you can have your output. So let's not doing any delay in this process, and I'm just going to share my screen. The code for the project of face detection, we are going to write down on Google Colab. So I'm just going to share my screen. I hope my screen is visible for all of you. When you come on the Chrome, you will search for Google Colab and you can go with the first tab. Here I have a lot of projects. What you can do, you can make a new notebook. Okay, it's giving me the error of loading the notebook. It's all right. I can pick the older one, means any other notebook, because my drive is full right now. So it's all right. I can have the notebook. Like I can edit into the notebook that I'm having already. So I have 2, 3 notebooks. I'll open this one. I'm going to delete this line of code. So this is actually the fresh page you will have when it comes by opening the notebook. The very first step you need to do is you have 2 libraries in your game. So first thing, you need to take your libraries. Like you have to write down the command for the libraries. Now, how to write down the command? You can simply come over here and you will write install. Oh, let me close this. Install OpenCV. When you go over here, you have py, so you will open this file only. Just copy this code, come over here and paste it and run the code. When you do this, it will make ready the setup for OpenCV. So actually, when you will be writing down the program, import OpenCV. So actually we are using CV2. CV2 is the part of OpenCV library only. Okay. So don't be confused. Okay. One library is installed. Now the second one is matplotlib. You can write matplotlib install. You will open this link only, py, copy the link, come over here and paste it and run it. So what happens is that your both libraries will install over here. After the installation of both library, the next step is you will have your data file. So you will go to this section and I will take one Haar Cascade sheet. So every time when you open Google Colab, you need to take your data file again and again. Means whatever the data required for the program, you have to upload it every time whenever you open your this notebook. Okay, the program will be there, but related to the pictures or everything, you have to download. So I have 2 things. I have one that is test3.jpg. This is a picture where I'm going to recognize the face. So when I click on the picture, you can see this is the picture. So I want that the rectangle should come around the picture. This is the Haar Cascade sheet where you have the data related to the picture. It's in XML format. Okay. So two things I have now. I will be writing down my code. So for writing down the code, what you need to do is, first command that we will write is import CV2. CV2, as I told you, please do not confuse between the CV2 command or anything else. Okay. CV2 is actually the part of OpenCV library only. So do not confuse with this particular part. Now, what is the next step for the code? Here, you'll go to the next step and I will take from matplotlib import pyplot as plt. This is actually, as I told you, that every library is a huge thing and we want some part for the library. So that should be plt. Now the next thing is I want that, phase cascade, and I want to take the CV2 classifier. So for having the CV2 classifier, what I need to do is, um, this is not the code at all. So I need to take the data file that's her cascade sheet. So I'm writing phase cascade. This is my variable is equals to CV2 dot C should be capital cascade classifier round bracket double quotation symbol, and here you will write your file name, the complete name, Haar Cascade. Haar Cascade, then frontal face. So this is a particular type of data that you have, okay? Default dot XML. So we have a data, okay? Now we will come to the next part of the code. So the next part is the image you need to upload. I am writing image that will be cv2 dot imread. Here you will be writing the image name dot jpg. Then come to the next step. After taking the image, as I told you, that computer will understand or read the pictures into the grayscale. Grayscale, we can say that it's a black and white picture. So I'm making a variable that will convert my picture into the grayscale. So I'm writing gray is equals to cv2 dot cvt color. C should be capital for the color. Image means whatever the variable you are making for the image, here you will take that variable cv2 dot, now in the caps you will be writing color bgr to gray. Okay, so that you need to do. Now what is the next step? The next step is you have to detect the face. So for that you will make a variable faces equals to face dot cascade dot detect multi-scale, S also capital for multi-scale. This is actually one of the format of writing down something like one should be the capital letter and rest will be the small letter. This is actually how Python is following the format of writing the code. Okay. So there should be underscore, not yeah. So you will be using underscore. And then I want my grayscale picture to convert. So I will write gray. Then here I will write the parameter 1.1 and 4. So this is actually the scale factor 4 and 1.1 as you are writing over here. This is for, for the particular picture, you must have to define a scale factor. So 1.1 and 4 is the particular scale where you can identify your picture so perfectly. Now, I want that wherever my face is going to detect, it should make a rectangle around the face. For that, I will be making a loop, for loop. So in for loop, I'm writing x, y, that will be the coordinates, and 10 width and height. So I made four parameters, like four variables inside in faces. So inside the faces, I put this, you will put colon and come to the next line. So here we are going to write down the code of detecting, the face. So you will be writing that CV2 dot rectangle. So it will create the rectangle around the image. So I will be writing image. Now X, Y, that should be the coordinates. Like in our last course in Pygame, I told you how to make the rectangles around, right? So exactly the same concept we are following here. X plus width and Y plus height means whatever the coordinate is. Suppose this point is the coordinate. Now, whatever the coordinate, this will add on the width of the face and this will add on the height of the face. So that's what we are doing over here. Then put the comma, and here I will be writing down the color. Color format is actually BGR format. So B stands for blue. That's why the rectangle we are going to draw, that will be the blue color. Because rest ratios are 0. When we talk about RGB colors, so there is a range of RGB or BGR should be every color in the ratio of 0 to 255. Okay. And 2 is the width we are providing for the rectangle. So you can make changes with the width according to your choice. Now I want that it should plot with the help of matplotlib. So I'm writing plot time show CV2 dot CV color CVT color actually. Then I will put again image CV2 dot in capital color BGR2 RGB. Okay. So this is actually what the color you want for your library. Okay. Now, what next is actually once we have done with the plotting of the rectangle, the next step we need to follow is like we have converted the picture back to the normal one, right? After the conversion, what we will do after the conversion, we will just make this plot axis as just like I'll make this axis as off. So I will write plot axis. It should be off and plot dot show. So this is what the code is. Let me explain you each line again. CV2 is a part of OpenCV library. OpenCV, the full form of OpenCV is it's actually computer vision library, open source computer vision library. Okay. So you can understand by its name that computer vision is a vision that's made by the computer. Open source is available for all, anybody can use. Matplotlib is actually converting the grayscale picture back to the normal and will show the picture result. Then phase cascade is you are putting your data file over here. It's like a subjective notebook you have and you can find the solution out of it. The same thing Haar Cascade file is doing. This is having a solution. The AI should match the data of given picture from this Haar Cascade sheet. This is in the form of XML. Now you are uploading the picture and then you will convert that normal picture into the grayscale. As I told you that the computer will understand only grayscale pictures. Then at the perfect ratios, we are going to detect the face. After detection the face, with the for loop, we are putting the rectangle all over the face, around the face, and then we are going to show back to normal picture and we are making the axis off and will display. It's very easy program. I'm just going to run and let's see what will be the result. Here some error is coming to the gray one. Let's see what's the error. It's gray equals to CV2 CVT color image CV2 color and BGR to gray. It is. क्या हो गया है ग्रे इक्वल टू PLT. CAD. test3.jpg it is. So actually the problem we are facing in this file, actually this was test um, .jpg. I wrote the wrong name for the picture. So it should be test3.jpg. Rest of code is actually perfect. So when you run the code, it will be running and it will detect, see, it's detecting the face, like the rectangle around the face. Okay. So this is about your face detection program. It's very simple, very easy. You can learn more about OpenCV library and Matplotlib. And yeah, we will do the next project in the next class. Till then, happy learning. Bye-bye.